Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's good, y'all? We back again. It's January 31st. Already through the first month of the year. It's going by fast because we out here killing shit. You already know it's MoSports TV. I'm here with the gang, Big Ed, Big Meech, and Matt Chi. You already know what time it is. We got an action-packed episode today. We got
Meech victory laps. That's
we're gonna have to give Meech his flowers. We're gonna have to give Meech his flowers eventually this episode.
Not yet, though.
We got we're gonna recap both games that happened in the NFL. We're gonna talk some NBA, and we're gonna keep it short and simple from there. But
what's happening?
First and foremost, what up, everybody? What up, everybody that's getting in the chat? Ooh, let me get everybody in real quick. Let me get everybody in before we get our special.
Not yet. Andy Big will make his MoSports TV appearance soon.
Yeah. Andy, I wasn't liking what you were saying when you were talking with Matt. So
there's a lot of beef.
We're gonna get into that too.
We're gonna get Andy on the show.
I wasn't liking that, Andy.
We're gonna get Andy on the show for sure.
Yeah, you gotta come up here and talk to me, dog.
But more importantly, to start off this episode, we got a very, very special guest. The Gatorade New Jersey Player of the Year this past football season. Quarterback from Toms River North. He went absolutely crazy this year. And I'm talking about crazy. I'm talking about crazy. And I'm talking about this is the best football team I've seen come out of Toms River ever. So
they just take that how they want to.
Yeah. Anybody can take that as they want. And yeah, his name is.
You look at me. How you look at me?
Yeah.
Let's give him a round.
Let's give him a round of applause. Micah Ford. He's got.
What's good, everyone? What's good? Yo, what's up?
It's good,
I'm happy to have you on, brother. It's an honor and a privilege. And actually, you are our first high school guest. So congratulations on that, brother. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, we got a bunch of questions for you. Let's start it off. So
let's talk about your season this year. Obviously, historic numbers you're putting up. How does it feel, to be breaking these types of barriers for, your hometown team?
Yeah, it feels good, it just shows that everything I worked for is starting to come true. And just next year, it's just time to break that barrier even more. I just work harder to get 4,000 yards, and 2,000 passing. Next year gonna be fun though.
Oh, that's for sure. It's looking scary.
It's gonna be fun.
You gonna call back to back right now? What's up?
Nah, I ain't gonna do all that. I don't do all that. Y'all just gotta see. Yeah.
All right. I can rock with that. I can rock with that. So our first question is Micah, what NFL player do you really try and take your style from? Who do you mold your game around? Who do you watch film of that you really admire on the NFL level?
Y'all won't even believe it, but I don't watch NFL.
Wow.
Until the playoffs start to come on, that's when I really get interested. But I watch college football, so I'd say Lamar Jackson when he was at Louisville.
Okay.
How he started off bad throwing the ball. Everybody in the draft thought he wasn't gonna go because he couldn't throw the ball, but then he turned out good. He throwing the ball good. He running, so really just him kinda, And I always wanted to be a running back though, so I was looking at Saquon too when he was at Penn State.
Right. Dope.
Yeah.
You think looking at these different types of guys with this similar yet different play styles contributed to you being that versatile guy on the field too?
Wait, say that again. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
So watching these guys, with this type of dual threat kind of aspect to their game, has that helped your versatility on the field as well?
Yeah, because I feel obviously what they doing is working, so I just try to not copy, but take notes kind of.
Absolutely. Take little tips and tricks type of vibe.
Yeah.
What's happening, Chris? Thanks for coming in. Drop a sub if you're coming in from YouTube. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Micah. So I've been seeing congrats, by the way. You got 10 offers already?
Yeah, I got 10.
Okay, I'm gonna name some of the colleges: West Virginia, Maryland, Temple, Syracuse, Wake Forest, Princeton, Yale. You got Ivy League offers, man. And you got a 4.1 GPA, man. And that is what's fucking up right there. That is what's up, bro. I love that.
A lot of student athletes don't even do that.
So that question, that leads into this question, right? What helps you balance everything from the academics to the athletic part, like being a student athlete? How do you balance your social life, your athletic abilities, and your brains?
Well, like first, like some people, like you're not finna do nothing you don't like. So I like school. Like I personally like getting up and going to school, and like football, like I love it. So like it's just something like I have to do because it's the things I love, and I'm just gonna keep doing the things I love.
I know that's right. You got to work in your passion,
Yeah.
And if your passion is school and your passion is football, that's just an amazing duo.
Looking at these colleges, what is your specific major that you would be interested in if you were to attend one of these schools and play football?
I want to major in criminology, like criminal justice, be like a detective or something in that field.
Big Criminal Minds guy?
Yeah, I like not Criminal Minds. Criminal Minds is trash. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow.
I mess with the Law and Order, like SVU.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
That's what I like.
How about NCIS? What about that?
Nah,
Specifically
that's
LA?
like fake. The Law and Order stuff, they based on a true story, like
Yeah.
real scenarios. Like
I
Okay.
like that. I like that.
I went to school and did try to do criminal justice. I like First 48. That's what made me.
yeah, and I be watching the
tough.
case
That's right.
files. I'm about to put y'all on. Watch if y'all like criminal justice. Go on Netflix and watch the unsolved cases. That's crazy.
Okay.
Crazy.
That's fire.
Some
That's
free
what's
game
up.
right there.
That's a good game. So let me double back on the colleges. How are your visitations? Like, are they fun or like what's going on with that?
Nah, yeah. I went to Syracuse this weekend and
Okay.
Temple. Both was fire. Syracuse was fire. I took nice pictures there. I posted them on the
I seen.
Instagram.
Yup.
I don't know if y'all saw those. I posted those photos on Instagram. Temple was nice too. I got to talk to the head coach at both colleges. So yeah, it was a fun time. And I'm going back up to Syracuse March 4th to watch them play Wake Forest. That's
Okay.
gonna be cool. And a
That's
basketball
nice.
game. Never been to an NBA to a college basketball game. So
What's up?
That's definitely
Be a good
fire.
experience.
And what are
that's
they
dope.
specifically recruiting you as? This says you're an athlete on, all your scouting profiles. What are they specifically trying to target you as?
they were like running back, but they gonna put me where like I could where I could help the team because I don't know I could play multiple positions. Like on offense, I could play running back, I could play quarterback, receiver, I could play receiver. And on defense, I could play I could play a linebacker, I could play like a little corner. So it's wherever I'm gonna help the team out. To be honest,
That's what's up. That's what's up.
First
I love that.
That's good.
How did your coaches now, mind you, your coach Penna is a big reason as to why you're on this show right now.
That's my boy.
Shout out
That's
to
my
my
guy.
boy.
He here.
Nah, I think he might be in the chat. He should be in the chat, hopefully. But we played high school ball. Me and Meech played high school ball with Penna. So we
Y'all at North or South?
both. I played with him at South, and then he played with him at North.
Yeah, I was at North
Yeah.
Carolina.
They got that chip at North.
As he should.
That
As
was
he
the
should.
toughest. That was probably the
As he
toughest
should.
I've ever seen.
He made the right move.
Yeah, for
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? I'm not even hating on it, even though we were ass when he left. But
Oh, there it
I ain't
is.
gonna hate on it.
Oh, I see him. He in the chat. He in the
Yeah,
chat.
what's up, Penna?
What's up,
Yeah.
coach?
And he was and somebody to model your game after Penna. That
Right.
boy,
for sure.
you
the
gotta watch
reason-
some tape. You gotta watch some tape on him. He was
He the
a
reason
dog.
I sling the rock. He the reason I sling the rock like I do.
Okay, that's what's up,
For
bro.
sure.
Is that
For
one
sure.
of the most influential coaches that have helped you with your game?
Yeah.
Right.
And like,
Yeah.
yeah, and a couple other coaches. But like most he like the throwing wise, some of them
Yeah.
and the other ones is like mentally.
I still got I still have the same coaches that you had. So Coach Oz and who else was still there? I think Coach Oz and wide receiver
Coach
Oz
Dow.
was there.
You would probably had Coach Dow's there.
Yeah, he was the JV coaches.
Yeah.
But I know Penna for sure when I was there helped me because I didn't think I could throw the ball either. And he got into my brain with that too. So he definitely molded me in high school for sure. And that was his first year coaching too. So,
Yeah, he real inspirational for sure.
yeah, for sure. I was trying to beat his passing record, which it didn't happen, but I was determined. I'm like, I'm going to beat it for sure. Like, don't worry about it.
All right, Micah. So this is a real question right here because me and Meech, we had a little debate about this a couple of months ago before y'all won the chip. Now he played for the undefeated North team with Zach Kane, Penna.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had a real good run, and now you guys just came up and did y'all thing with undefeated, wiped the floor with everybody. What was the better team, dog?
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, Zach Kane, he was a beast.
He was
a beast, but I feel like I don't know. We coming out with the win. I'm not gonna lie, we coming out.
Honestly, I think so too, bro.
I coming out with too,
bro. But
because one, Coach Penna, he wasn't really speedy, and our defense was fast. Like he could run. Coach Penna could run, but like he wasn't really like
line is 10 times bigger than
yeah. We get Jalen. We get Jalen up to Zach Kane. That'll be. I don't know. That's gonna be a good.
Great match for sure.
Is Jalen the one that committed to Penn State?
Yeah. Shout out to my boy. He just committed to Penn State.
Shout out to Jalen. Yes, sir.
It wasn't a small. I feel like you would give like Mike Husney and the work for sure.
Now we already had this discussion. We had this discussion all the time. The head coach never admitted, but he know in his guts that.
Nah, Penna told us. He said that you guys would probably win. Real sure.
No. We wouldn't be able to stop them, but they wouldn't be able to stop us. So it'll just be like
a shootout.
It'll be a shootout game.
That'll be a fun game.
Absolutely.
We got a comment in here. Hello from New Zealand, and let's go Chiefs.
Wow.
All right, that's the next question, Micah. Who do you got for the Super Bowl, bro?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna stay in Philly.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna stay because I like the Giants. Even though they 3-0'd us, they did us dirty this season. But I'm gonna stay local. Stay with Philly.
Okay. No doubt.
Another question coming in. What position do you want to play the most in college?
Running back. I was a running back throughout when I started playing running backs. 6th grade. Like they had me on the line when I first started. I was some little skinny. I wasn't skinny, but I wasn't big enough for the line. They had me at left guard with my hands in the ground.
Yeah, that's
third grade, and then I switched.
That's how they always start, motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, they did
violating in Pop Warner, bro.
I had the helmet with the bar down the middle.
You had the Rudy?
Yeah, they did me rude.
Would you play Pop Warner?
Foul, bro.
You play Pop Warner around here?
Yeah. I play Indians.
Oh, they did you dirty. That's foul.
Yeah, they did me rude my first couple years.
That's foul.
Nah, they switched me running back 6th grade. I played it through 9th grade, and then I got switched to quarterback sophomore year.
Mike, I do have to let you know that someone in our chat is saying that you look like Anthony Edwards. Do you ever get that, or is this a first-time occurrence?
Nah, I got that before. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
I get Lamar Jackson like with my hair out, like when I got my hair twisted or like it's out. I get Lamar Jackson, and I get Anthony Edwards.
So who do you think right now is your favorite athlete across the board? Football, basketball. I mean, shit, could be baseball too. You know, who's your favorite guy that you look up to?
Dang. I don't really have that kind of athlete like that I really look up to be honest.
How about in general? It doesn't have to be an athlete. You know, it could be anybody out there.
God.
Respect.
God. That's really it.
That's the real answer at the end of the day. You know, that's
Amen.
fire. Chat, do we have any other questions for Micah before we let him go? Or do you guys have any other questions before we let him go?
Yeah, y'all can ask me questions. I don't worry, y'all answer all your questions.
What's one school that you never get tired of beating? You just can't stand that you're just like, all right, like no matter what, I'm gonna run this up on you.
East.
Everybody
East.
Man.
Nah, East.
So I get it. I hate them too.
I get it. I give it to East. They talk the most crap like out of everyone. Like They post me on their stories, like they'll make like memes out of me and all that. But every time they haven't beat us, I don't know, since they haven't beat me since I was at North. So
now, what about your toughest opponent that you've gone up against? What's the toughest defense you had to say?
I'm not gonna lie, I owe them Donovan boys.
Yeah.
Well,
Boys
like,
is tough.
Yeah.
Them boys is
I
tough.
owe them. Yeah, I owe them a little spanking. They they hurt me the last game we played them. It was like a cheap hit. I was running, I threw the ball already. He came in and just hit me, and like my legs was under me. I folded. I didn't play the rest of the game. So yeah, they got that though. They got the best of me in that game. They got it.
Would you say that was your hardest hit so far?
Nah, I met up. Like it wasn't like my hardest hit wasn't even one like that got me like hurt. It like I just felt it. I ain't like react though. I ain't want to seem like no little kid, but it was John Lister. I don't know if y'all remember him. That the linebacker at Rumson last year. He went to UPenn. I'm pretty sure he committed to UPenn. Nah, I met with him in the hole last year. Yeah, that hurt. I felt that down to my feet.
Yeah, that's one of those hits.
Yeah.
For real.
Stinger. It was like just like a little, and then he like tackled me.
Word up.
Now, what's your? We got a comment here from our guy Double R. What's your dream college?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really have a dream college. It's just wherever the best for me.
And what about coaching wise? Is there a college coach that you're like, I would really enjoy playing for that guy? You know, maybe a Saban type of guy or something like that.
I don't know. That's hard because I gotta meet him. Like you don't really know how they truly is till you like engage with them. So I don't really. I gotta meet him, see how he is in person. I met Coach Dabo Sweeney Clemson. I met him.
Okay.
Yeah, he was cool. He was definitely cool. I like how he ran everything at that camp.
That was
dope.
cool. Dabo's a tough coach.
Yeah, he tall too. Like you think he's short? He like a little taller than me. I'm not short. He tall though.
Yeah, most football players don't go over like what 6'3", you know?
Yeah, 6'3". The linemen be like 6'7", though, 6'8".
Yeah. Skill position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the corners, like receivers, they don't really go over like 6'3".
All right, another comment question. What state do you think has better basketball players, Jersey or Virginia?
Jersey.
Jersey. I don't know.
Rashawn, I think. Rashawn asked that.
Jersey.
It's a long-standing beef in most sports. Jersey versus Virginia.
Come on. We got the two. We got two of the top players in the
Wagner. Yeah.
We got Wagner, Harper. Yeah. Harper, nice. He on the come up. I remember I watched him. I don't know if y'all know Darius Adams.
Yeah, Manchester.
Yeah, Manchester.
Yeah, I watched him play Dylan Harper with him when I went to a game. I went to one of his games. I watched him play. I ain't even know if it was him though. Like I just figured out like that whole family was connected. Like,
oh yeah,
the one at Rutgers and then his
Harper,
dad.
Yeah, Harper at Rutgers was a dog.
Yeah, he was tough. He was tough. They beat that team last year. What
they
team?
Beat the number one team last year.
Purdue. Was it Purdue?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Purdue. Yeah, he had the game-winning shot or something like that.
That was fire.
That was tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I just figured out.
Your fastest 40 time that you've recorded thus far.
A 4.53. I ran that freshman year summer. I wouldn't say that was my best shape, but that was my peak like running wise, like because I ran track that year, so I knew all like the movements. Like I'm not even talking about just like speed, like I'm talking about like technique,
aerodynamics.
Yeah, like all that was right. And then last year I took a break off of it, and this year I'm back to it.
Good. I was just about to say, get back in the track.
I made a mistake not running last year.
That helped me big time in my high school career was track. I went from like a 4.5, like a late 4.5 to like low 4.4s.
That's what I'm trying. Yeah, I need just if I go to camp running like a like low 4.5s, I think I'll be good.
I think so too.
I'll be good.
Now, another question. Who do you think was the best football player to come from Jersey? It's a tough one for us, too, to even think about.
No,
That's
Sean.
crazy.
No shot.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jersey?
No, Sean.
That Isaiah Pacheco.
Yeah, Pacheco is
It's
a
a little early.
Yo, do you remember those shot?
I
a
do
little
remember
early.
No
No
Sean
Sean
Moreno,
Moreno
but
was
he wasn't
crazy.
the best football player to come from New Jersey.
Saying he
might
in
be
the
best
league. You
football
see what
player to
he's
come
doing
from
as a
Detroit.
rookie.
What?
He might be the best.
Do you know his numbers? His numbers are crazy.
And you
Isaiah
talking about high
Pacheco?
school, just straight up high school, not past anything past high school, or are you just
He
talking
went
about?
to Georgia and wild out.
I know what he did, but he didn't do nothing super crazy in
you
the
saying
NFL.
Like, you saying like longevity.
Yes, I'm talking about.
He was
Yeah,
crazy in the league.
I mean, he was on the.
he did good on
with
the.
the Broncos,
He did
right?
good. He did good, but I feel like there's at least one player that
I give you Pacheco for sure.
Well, I'm talking about my
Pacheco
time.
hasn't had a
My
better career
time,
than
like
Micah
y'all a
Ford.
little older than me, so I'm talking about like my time. Like Isaiah Pacheco.
Nah, I'm talking to Corey.
No, we're talking about we're talking
This
about
guy.
him. He's bugging.
Well, I'm talking about whole NFL career. I'm talking about like their whole careers. I'm not talking about their high school career. Because yes, No Sean was probably one of the best players.
Ooh, Jabril Peppers. He was
Bill Preppers was crazy.
crazy.
Wait, he from New Jersey?
Yeah, he's from
Yeah,
Jersey.
he's from
Sure,
Orange.
Asbury.
No, he's not from Asbury.
He's from Orange.
He's from the Orange area.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah,
He played for Don Bosco, I'm pretty sure.
He play everywhere. He play all over the place.
He played at Don Bosco.
Wait a minute, Jonathan
Pretty sure
Taylor.
St. Peter's or one of them.
Huh?
Jonathan Taylor. as well?
JT.
Damn,
There's mad.
Jersey's
There's a lot of.
First of all, Aaron Donald came from RBC too.
Did he really?
From the Colts, yeah, he came from RBC. Facts.
For real?
Yes.
Red Bank Cat.
Quentin
Went to
Nelson came from
Travis
RBC too.
Catholic, facts.
Yeah, I know Quentin Nelson came from RBC. Yeah.
Wow. There's a lot of good players that came from just the
That's
shore.
very
And we're just talking the shore. We're not talking about all of New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So there's got to be some. I'm just got a brain fart right now.
That's tough. Damn.
Mm,
Hit me.
That was a good question. That was a good question.
Absolutely.
All right. What's a goal that you have for yourself on the football field?
I want to be the best player in the country. Top player in the country by my senior year.
Yeah.
Mm.
I can see you getting that next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Keep it
all.
up.
That's
Yeah.
always been a dream of mine. So see if I can accomplish that.
Mm.
I've been working hard. So
Yeah. It's if you keep it up, I could see you getting major offers. Like you have great offers right now. They're amazing. But I can see you getting SEC types. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be
At the end of next year, if you keep
I'll
it.
be good for sure.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Lift crazy in the off season, like as much.
Get
as
your
you
track
can,
on
for
and get
sure.
your lifting
Get your
on and
speed.
get your technique
That's what
on.
they really look for,
Yeah.
I think, in college. They want to see like speed. That's what they're
Explosive.
because they're at a
Yeah.
high paced game. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of speed.
Yeah, everything is so much faster in that level.
Absolutely.
It is.
Everything is so much faster in that level. The
Yeah, I
gaps close like this. Like you gotta be able to get skinny.
Yeah.
You gotta be able. It's definitely a different
Absolutely.
level.
Mm. Malcolm Jenkins too. Damn.
Oh yeah, how can I forget about Malcolm Jenkins? Damn.
I'm cooked. All right. Anything else?
No. And any last questions for Micah?
Questions? Any questions? I'm gonna answer.
Let's see. Any more?
Corey Clement.
Don't sleep on Corey Clement's high school numbers. Where did he go?
I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. It's
Corey
a little,
Clement,
it's a little
like,
before my
damn.
time. Hmm. He did say Eagles or Chiefs. He answered with the Eagles, unfortunately.
Yeah. Wait. Who y'all voting for?
I got the Chiefs, dog. I'm going with the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. Yeah.
I don't know. Hurts nice.
Bro, I'm a
He's
Giants
nice.
fan,
He's
too,
nice.
but
I'm a Giants fan.
I
Too.
gotta tip my hat and give it to the Birds, man. It's
Yeah, fam.
right now they're dangerous. They're dangerous right now,
Glassboro.
man.
It's just time for
Wow.
Patty's second ring, bro. It's just time. It's just that time.
I don't know. His ankle little bumped up. That defensive line def getting to him too.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get after him.
I mean,
They
gonna
def
get after
gonna
him.
get to him. That's without a doubt.
like Patty and his injury. What's the worst injury that you've had in your sports career that you've suffered on the field thus far?
Ooh.
Anything like that type of high ankle sprain or something of those sorts?
Knock on wood. Knock on wood. Freshman year, I dislocated this finger. Like I was running the ball. I went to run some kid over, and he like took out my legs. I flipped over and like my finger just like went into the ground. It was like pointing like the other way. Trainer came and popped it back in. And then my coach was screaming at me, "Get back on the field. Come on, what you doing?" I'm like, I literally get my finger popped that back in place. What you do?
Chill out.
Yeah. But nah, I got them to TD the next play though. We actually ended up losing that game too.
Tough.
Losing that game.
All right, your favorite game this year, what was that?
My favorite game, I'm gonna have to say that get back with Kingsway.
Okay.
We lost to Kingsway. Yeah, we lost to Kingsway last year on a walk-off TD. Walk-off.
Tough.
I know how that feels.
So yeah, we whooped them. We put a beating on them, 45 to like 47 to like 14. So,
Would you say that was the worst like bad beat that you've had in your career thus far?
like on the other team, like us beating the other team.
No, like your worst loss.
Yeah, your worst loss in that sense where they walked off on you for something like that.
Yeah, that was probably like the worst feeling. I had like all my losses.
Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. But like you said, you guys came back the next year. Same.
Yeah,
same
we came back.
Eagles, right? You know, we're
Yeah,
trying to come back next season. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, we came back heavy for sure.
Speaking of Eagles, Hassan Reddick is from New Jersey.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that. He nice.
Wow.
He's disgusting.
I saw a Reddit comment. I just wasn't sure. There's so many Reddits.
Joe Flacco, Minka Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, we saw some. Minka
Obviously,
comments.
Gesicki from Southern.
Oh, yeah,
we got
Gesicki.
Pickett as well. You can't forget about him. Logan Ryan and Njoku.
Njoku was crazy in high school.
Wow.
Mhm. I'm trying to think. Greg Olson was crazy. Vinny Curry, Victor Cruz,
Yeah, Vinny Curry.
Pacheco, obviously.
Wow, that's a good question.
Oh yeah, you got Chappelle too.
Chappelle Russell, yeah, from Lakewood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough.
Shout out to Jersey. All right, we gonna let go of Micah, man. Hey, bro, I appreciate you coming on, brother. Like I
got
said,
you for sure.
yeah.
Got you. Thanks for having me.
Whenever we're gonna bring you back, whenever you decide what college you want to go to. Obviously, you tell the people who you want to go to, and then you come talk to us. All right.
I'll set up. You don't want me to set up the camera with you on it while I'm doing it?
Yeah, we can do that for sure. For sure.
Yeah, we can set
make
that up for sure.
Yeah, we can make
Keep
that
in
happen.
touch,
We'll
we can
stream it live and everything, bro, for
We
you.
can definitely set that up because
We got a nice platform at Jersey, everybody in the Jersey Shore. So
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the platform will be good if I on here.
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
I'm
not gonna lie, I mess with your Instagram too. Your videos you be posting, it be having me laughing in school.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate
I'll
that.
be laughing crazy in school.
Thank you, bro. You got to put all your homies on, bro.
Facts.
Put all your athletes on. We're willing to bring on anybody onto the pod, anybody that's doing something, anybody that's got offers. You know what I'm saying? And even when you make it to college, hey, put them on to us too, bro.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna hook you up with some gear too, Micah.
All right, say no more. Maybe I could get in. I could get over there and in person. Something in person too.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely, you can come.
Come in person.
We're right in Manchester, bro. So
Yeah.
you can come right on through, bro. Anytime, brother.
All right, say no more.
You want to plug your socials before you go?
Yeah, what's your social medias, bro?
Oh yeah, everybody. On Instagram, everybody follow me at Micah Ford with 3 D's. And on Snap, I'm not gonna say my Snapchat.
yeah. That's for the cut.
I'm not gonna say my Snapchat. But Twitter is Micah Ford 17. Y'all can follow me on there. It's interesting. My page is interesting.
Okay.
You know?
No doubt, man.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah,
I appreciate you coming through
Yeah.
again, bro. It was a real interview. You're very smart, intellect, young kid, man.
Yep.
And you have a bright future, bro. And I can't
Thank
wait to see your career progress.
Thank you.
Following you.
Thank you.
We're gonna be watching you, and we're gonna be watching some games.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I mean, y'all come out to a game too.
Yes,
That's
sure.
always fun.
Absolutely,
Always fun,
bro.
of course.
All right, Mike, you be good, bro. I appreciate you.
I'll see y'all. Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yes, sir.
Nah,
All right.
I like Micah, man. He's a good kid.
Yeah,
I like
man.
Micah,
Head
man.
on straight, man.
He's got his head on straight. He's very articulate. He's
4.1
intelligent.
GPA. is
4.1
crazy as a
GPA.
athlete.
Not a lot
I
of
need people
kids
to understand
with
that.
that
Yeah.
talent and
Yeah.
smarts and
Yeah.
to go straight.
Yeah,
through, you know,
you try to
It's got
preach
tunnel
that
vision.
though, and some people don't
They don't
they
get
don't
it.
grasp that.
They don't get
yo.
it. He gets it at
The
The
such a
student
young
athlete,
age.
student
It's tough.
athlete. You're a
4.0.
student first, man.
When we found that out, Corey told us he had a 4.0. I was like, holy shit, like that's good. Like,
Yeah, man.
That's
and his head,
unbelievable.
and his head is on straight.
That's
Like,
just
Yes.
as impressive as the
Yeah.
stats on the field.
Because
Yeah.
sometimes
equals out.
GPAs be
like
false, be bullshit,
yeah.
and they're helping the athlete out this and
Yeah.
third. You could tell that he's that smart.
Yeah.
You could tell
Yeah.
that he is academically there.
Bro, he said he don't watch football.
That was kind of
That's
crazy.
how I knew. Like
That's
this
how I
nigga's
knew
a
he's
Come
smart.
on, bro. He
Yeah.
said I don't even watch football to the playoffs, bro. That tell you he don't watch TV at all.
Yeah, that's tough.
But he telling you all the Law and
Yeah,
Order
Law
shows.
and Order.
So
Hey, listen. He know what he want to do in life, whether it's football or not. He's ready
He's got
for
it.
whatever.
That's tough.
And I
He's
like
got it.
that about that kid, man.
I
For
like
real.
him a lot. I'm happy to get him on. That was our
Absolutely.
first high school athlete.
Yeah.
We'll have plenty more of high school athletes,
Hell yeah.
but I'm happy that it was him, the best in New Jersey at right now as our first one.
Absolutely.
And
We're gonna be looking back on that interview.
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
years from now.
Yes.
For sure.
That's a
exactly.
milestone for us right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely.
I think he'll make it all the way, and we'll have some clips in the tuck ready to show him when he's older. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, remember this
you
young
said
boy?
this?
Remember when
Yeah.
you almost gave out snap to the whole stream?
I said, nah, I'm not gonna give out the snap.
That was
Hilarious.
that was great.
That was good. That was a good interview, man. All right, let's get into the NFL recap.
Leave Eddie alone.
Nah, y'all can bother me now.
Now,
I'm just gonna take
something hilarious.
Leave Eddie
We're sitting here
alone.
talking to Micah. Ricky comes in. All he says, Eagles. That's it. That's it. Oh,
All right, so let's just give Meech his flowers now. Congrats, brother. Your team is going to the fucking Super Bowl.
Can I say, cut the Mickey Mouse BS shit. Don't do that LeBron shit to us. All right. Because one thing I'm going to say is we don't control the schedule. You control who's in front of you. So if we would have lost all these teams with these good people, I highly doubt y'all
Okay,
be
you-
saying anything.
Can you admit you had an easy schedule for the whole year?
statistically the first easiest.
Okay, we had an easy
number.
schedule. We did.
And can you
We
have
did
been?
saying
Then
that.
we did too. 49ers did too.
Oh,
We
Giants
were
had a
happy.
good, easy
I was
schedule
gonna
too.
say Giants did.
We had an easy
We all
schedule.
did. We all. This
Yeah.
whole table had easy schedule.
I mean,
Absolutely.
let's be realistic. Sometimes in sports, like the stars all align, and this is a season for the
Yeah.
Eagles where the stars all align.
You
You have
gotta
an
give
easy
the
schedule.
credit.
We're going into this year putting all the pieces around Jalen Hurts to have a season like this,
Exactly.
and having an easy schedule just
Just
kind of propels
happened,
you even
yeah.
more. So, with that being said, it's absolutely a Mickey Mouse fucking run. You beat the rebuilding Giants
I highly doubt
first
you'd be
round.
saying that.
and
You wasn't
Josh
saying
Johnson, man. Josh Johnson.
And-
Let's talk about it.
that. We
Look, I'm not gonna call
injured
it-
Brock Purdy. How's that our fault?
Hey, man, I'm happy with the 49ers season.
How's that our
Ain't
fault?
nothing-
I'm not
what
going
we
to call
do.
it a Mickey Mouse run just because y'all did beat the
'Cause
Giants
we-
fully healthy. I don't care if we were rebuilding. I don't give
Right.
a fuck. We made it to the second round of the playoffs. Like
I'm not giving
we're fully
nobody no
healthy. We
slack.
have no excuses. We weren't a Mickey Mouse team. Like I don't care what anybody got to say. But Josh Johnson, on the other hand, that game was whack as hell.
That was whack. I
I'm
was
pretty
mad as
upset
shit.
about
I'm not-
how the game
yeah,
went.
me
Just
too.
because if everybody was healthy, Purdy was healthy, it would have been a great game.
Yes, I
I
was
think we
ready
still-
for
It would have
it.
been a great
I was
game.
ready
I think
for
we
it.
still would have lost, but it would have been better.
It was-
Right.
it
I
was
still
a-
think the Eagles would have
Bro,
slightly pulled it out like my prediction
Bro,
was.
first
but-
off, we were that really didn't impress me because we didn't look like how we should against a fourth string
What's that
quarterback.
say? What's that say, Matt?
Mm.
I see my name on there. Somebody's dick sucking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave Ed alone. Come on, man. Who else team would have been there? Third, fourth string.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
crazy.
but
Bro,
what we should have did to y'all, we should have. It shouldn't have looked, like we were
I
struggling.
had
I think that Shady McCoy quote was perfect. The
Yeah.
defense
Shady
did look
broke it down
great,
Yeah,
but the
perfect.
offense just was
Yes.
concerning. And
But
that's
you know what
why-
it is?
but I
That
think it was just the defense.
nah, you know what it is, bro. Like we're sticking to what's working, and that's running the ball. We're not trying to force no passes and shit. The run is working, so why go away from it when nobody's stopping it?
Yeah.
You got 4 touchdowns and 4 TDs, and they're all rushing in the last 2 games,
Mm.
4 apiece.
right.
So why continue to try to throw the ball when the run is working? We throw it when we need to. That's what I'm saying. Why not? Why if it's not broke, don't
It
fix it.
just
Right?
sucks, bro. It just sucks being a 49ers fan because this is like the 4th year in a row we were almost there. We Just couldn't get it
Just
done.
can't get it done.
Sucks.
So where do you turn? To Derek Carr? To Aaron Rodgers? To Tom Brady? Like,
What are you
this is
talking
just-
about? You talking about for a quarterback?
Yeah.
I think
like,
you just stick with Brock and Trey Lance. Like, we traded our picks for Trey Lance, which sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like,
it's
Brock
tough.
Purdy looks like he's the dude right now.
Like, with Tommy John, like coming off of TJ, that's so tough. I don't know.
I mean, Brock
Yeah.
Purdy got to get surgery, so
6 months, yeah.
He'll be fine for
Yeah, he'll be fine for
Yeah,
next
yeah.
season. But it's just
I'm
like,
saying, that's
for training camp. He'll be
yeah.
back. But Mont just said, how the fuck were the Eagles struggling when they put up 31 points against the 49ers? I'll tell you why.
What?
You're not-
I'm gonna tell you why. Let me
Go ahead,
talk. Let me talk.
'cause you
I'm
watched
going
the
to
whole
tell you
damn
why.
game,
I
and
watched
how
the
you
whole
ain't
game.
see that?
I watched the whole game. All right. And I'm gonna tell you why the 31 points isn't as crazy as it sounds, is because one, the defense was on the field the whole fucking game. The
Right.
49ers defense was on the field the whole game. Josh Johnson went 3 and out. There's probably maybe 3 drives.
It was a
Josh
punch
Johnson didn't go 3 and out, right? So the time of possession, I don't even know what the time of possession stats were, but it had to have been crazy lopsided from
it
Eagles
was a
to
minute and a
Niners.
half. It was a minute
Now,
and a half. Stayed on.
The whole first half, the Niners held the Eagles to 7 points, correct? It was a tie game, I'm pretty sure at half,
Nah.
or down
We
7.
were down 7.
Yeah.
Down 7? Okay, so y'all put up
Which is
14
cool,
points in the
But we
first
got
half.
the ball back. That's why I didn't really care. We were down 7.
Yeah.
3 and out, and then boom. Like,
I mean, the fact it was a
eventually your
close game.
defense gets tired.
Yeah.
There was
It shouldn't have
turnovers.
been that close of a game for as
Bro,
long
listen,
as it
the
was.
thing is, after Brock Purdy, I'm going to tell mine now.
Okay.
The thing is, after Brock Purdy got hurt, we as an offense looked so average. We looked so average. Missing, first off, Jalen tried to throw the ball at AJ, overthrew him. That should have easily been a walk. We should have been blowing them out offensively, passing and rushing. But what we did was control the clock and run and just continue to keep punching the ball down. That's
15
what it is.
extra minutes of possession.
Yes, but we
That's
looked.
a whole quarter.
If
Yeah.
you're gonna say we did not look average, you're bugging, because all we did was run the ball. And
I wouldn't say average.
not
I'd say
average,
underwhelming.
Yeah,
Because it
y'all-
was still
all
obviously
we did was run the ball and
Y'all played it safe.
convert on third down. That's
Yeah,
what
y'all
exactly
was-
what
y'all
we
was
did.
playing it safe.
And like I said,
As they should,
until
though.
somebody stops the run, which we've been doing these last 2 games, it's gonna look like that. It's gonna look that way, and for Pat Mahomes to be hurt, that's gonna just be another ticket for you guys to say it's been a Mickey Mouse fucking run. So,
Oh, yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
I'm not giving the Pat ankle excuse though.
that motherfucker had 365 yards. I'm
Yeah,
not giving him no
no.
slack. I'm not giving him no slack.
I
And
don't
anybody
care.
saying,
It's
"Oh
different.
yeah, Pat Mahomes' ankle was hurt." Fuck
with
you.
a week rest
Straight
on top
up,
of that.
Fuck you. 2
No.
weeks.
I just
rest.
want to put
2
it out
weeks
there
rest.
now. I'm gonna give a warning for those that see it. I'm gonna end up trolling in the Facebook group. If you're getting the warning now, if you see it, I'm gonna bring up that point to get some comments.
That ass.
To bait some
That
comments.
ass. You're
It's great.
corny as hell. Anybody having 365 yards on a fucked up ankle, I am not giving you no slack. You ain't getting no slack. You ain't getting no slack. And
If you fall for it, this
you're
one's on
corny
you.
as hell.
Well, the
This one's
Eagles
corny as
fans
shit.
fall for it every
They fall
time.
for it every time.
Just like
It's so
Yankees fans
funny.
fall
Eagles
for it
fans are
every time.
stupid.
Bro,
No,
it's so
they
funny
don't
because
fall
they don't
for
get.
it.
No, they fell for it.
Oh,
they
they
fell for it, bro.
They wanna argue. That's it. They ain't
That-
falling
no,
for it.
literally.
They're gonna argue about anything.
No,
it
they
don't
don't.
matter.
They don't want to
That's
argue
true.
football.
Yeah,
No,
that's
it does not matter. You could post right now. Fucking
So you got to match.
You can give the
Bro,
Eagles props,
just like-
and they'll
just
argue
like-
with you.
Just like Ed did. Brock Purdy is better than Jalen. I laughed at it because I know he's trolling. But
people- no, they don't
flocked on it. They flocked.
They don't even
right
argue
to
with
it.
you. They just come in like, you don't fucking know shit about
Yeah.
sports. Man. You should just jump up, dude. Kill
They
yourself,
just
man.
flock
That's
right
ridiculous.
to the comment
I'm
and
like,
just
bro,
go crazy on it.
bro.
The Eagles
you
fans are
gotta-
reckless, bro.
It's
You gotta,
crazy.
you gotta fight ignorance with ignorance with Eagles fans.
Yo,
there's
Joe.
no in
Yeah,
between.
you gotta fight fire with fire sometimes.
Fuck
with them.
you, Joe. You ain't even answer the phone and you talking about facts and all of this shit. I hit you up and you talking about facts. Text my phone, nigga. You over here talking about some
What-
that's coming next.
What do y'all think the Niners do for the quarterback position?
Keep
going
Brock.
into next
See what happens
I
with
say
Brock.
keep Brock. I say
like him.
keep Brock.
I like him, bro. For real. That's a good.
Don't get no old washed up ass quarterback and think
No.
y'all gonna fucking
Nah.
make some.
I think
I
that's
mean,
what we
honestly,
meant. We
Aaron
just-
Rodgers would be fire on your team. I'm
fuck
not
him.
gonna sit up here and lie. I think he would go
I
crazy.
mean, you know, if y'all gonna go after somebody, do that. But I think y'all go where y'all at. Because if somebody gonna
Yeah.
step in how they did and go 11 straight,
It's
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like you can't.
any
I
facilitates
can't say-
that shit,
I
bro.
can't say a quarterback is good on the Niners yet, because it's like Kyle Shanahan is a crazy coach. Like I keep trying to tell people this. Like
Mhm.
that system is built for a quarterback just to come in. And people don't understand when Josh Johnson came in, he didn't practice with the first or the second string.
He was so nervous. His
practice
hands
squad-
was
He
shaking.
didn't even want to come in.
He's a
said
practice
that.
squad
He's shaking.
quarterback.
When Brock Purdy got hurt and he came, I said, I guarantee you he didn't take one snap during
Not one
this whole
snap.
time.
No,
During
not
this
one
whole
rep
time.
during
Not
practice,
One rep.
nothing.
I mean,
That
Josh
was ready for Brock Purdy.
Josh Johnson he's kind of the Alex Moran, like Blue Mountain State. He's just a quarterback the backup
14
quarterback is
teams.
just there to, hang out
Yeah.
and catch a check.
Ed ain't even know who the hell he was. He like, who is
No, the thing is, I knew who he was. I wanted to know if everybody else knew who he was because he's a 5th-round draft pick.
2016
only had-
Giants legend.
Man,
Eli's third string back in 2016.
bro, when he plays for us, he was a 3rd-string quarterback.
He always is. That's the thing.
He's
He never.
always-
So who is Josh Johnson?
He's literally just
What?
getting he's a hustler. He's getting a bag and sitting the bench. And all you
One
have to
of
do
the
is come in
better
and that's it.
Third
He
stringers.
said, so wait, no one's going to talk about that getting robbed for MVP.
Johnson's
Is that
on a
Joe
run.
Pina?
Yeah, it's
Yes,
it's
get
Nah,
out
I'm
of
not
here.
answering
He's
him.
trolling.
John
Yeah,
Pina.
yeah.
What I really think the Niners need to worry about is not the quarterback position. They need to worry about re-signing their players like Brandon Ayuk, who is a free agent,
Oh, they all get
who the Giants could potentially steal from y'all.
You see that, Ed? He
what?
liked a picture of him in a Giants jersey. Brandon Ayuk.
That's a
If
fact.
y'all get him, y'all get him.
But I just wanted your thoughts on
But
losing.
Oh no, I'll be like, damn, fuck. I'll be mad.
He not
Y'all
going
need to
to
re-sign
He's
y'all
always
players.
replaced. I mean, it was really good, but he could be replaced.
But
Double
y'all know
R.
I'm not like fucking emotionally attached to these niggas.
Not
like,
to Ayuk, especially.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
like,
would. You are with Debo.
Yeah, if y'all took Debo, I'd be like,
Jimmy Ward
pissed.
is a very intriguing corner free agent that y'all cannot lose.
Yeah, we're gonna pay him.
Y'all can't lose Jimmy Ward.
We're gonna pay Robbie
Garoppolo,
Gould.
obviously, y'all got to figure out what you're gonna do with him.
That nigga was smiling during the game.
Yup.
Weirdo.
Double R says to rent Brady for a year and develop Purdy behind him, and then
No.
trade Lance while the stock is still high.
Mike McGlinchey, still, that's
Bengals
y'all got to
legend.
re-sign him. Emmanuel Mosley,
I'll tell you right now who-
you need to re-sign.
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna re-sign him.
Even Robbie Gould.
We're gonna. I think he's retired. Robbie Gould might be retiring. So he
Trade
made a
Jimmy
whole
G.
long.
Trade Jimmy G to the Jets.
Not getting traded. He's a free.
I was about to say they only
Is he
signed
a
him
free
for 1
agent?
year.
I thought he
Yes.
was 1 year.
1 year. That's it.
Or it
That's
was
up.
just this year.
Yeah, it was just this year.
It's over.
Yeah, he's walking. It's over.
He's walking. He got his papers.
And Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets. I don't know why everybody.
Yeah,
thinks
Aaron
Jimmy
Rodgers
G.
going to the Jets.
Probably will.
You think so?
They just hired Nathaniel Hackett, who was his offensive
favorite
coordinator
coordinator that
for
he's
his
ever
two
had.
MVPs for his two MVP seasons.
Who just went to the Broncos?
Sean Payton.
Sean Payton.
Chargers fucked.
Wait a minute. Did you hear
So let's talk
the
about
deal
that
with
real
the-
quick,
with
too.
the Broncos? So they were originally going to hire D'Amico Ryans, and then he was in discussion with Houston anyways, and they weren't sure. They were like, oh, we don't want to give you as much as Houston's giving you. And then once he decided on Houston, they were like, oh, I guess we'll settle for Sean Payton. And
That's
then
so
when they went
crazy.
that route.
All our defensive coordinators just eat off our defensive players and just go get the bag after. Like, I'm just
Yeah,
annoyed.
Salah.
I'm just annoyed now.
That's
at
the
this point.
move. I mean,
Like, you just
Yeah.
come to the 49ers who got a great defense and just like,
Well,
it's just
yeah,
whack. Well, it is what it is.
that's how
Go
it
get your
goes.
bread.
That's foul.
You was there
don't
with
wanna
us, what,
stay.
1 year? Like,
So-
all right, like,
So the Broncos getting Sean Payton, they gave up a first-round pick and a second-round next year. That's fucking crazy. That's a
I'm
lot.
confused. Hold on.
That's a lot,
They
bro.
gave up San Francisco's first round pick.
Okay, it's still a first.
That was Dev was comfortable with it though.
I'm not. I wouldn't.
I'm-
So they just don't have any picks for what the next
Cool.
3 years. Top 3 picks, pretty much. They
Yeah.
blew a bag on Russell Wilson to get him.
Well,
they gave up a lot of
Basically,
picks.
you mortgaged your whole future to get Russ. He was ass. You paid him a shit ton of money, and then you traded your picks to fix him. And now you're hoping that he gets fixed.
They're
by
so
this.
deep in the hole right
He-
now with
he
Russell
has to,
that they
yeah.
have now they're
confused.
now they put the dirt over themselves
Yeah.
with giving up more picks
Yeah.
for Sean Payton, and they're gonna give him a crazy bag, even though it doesn't go against the salary cap. They're gonna give him hella bread
Mm.
in a contract too. So
I'm confused with the whole Sean Payton thing because
he left and he was still on contract. He retired
Okay,
and still was
alright.
on contract with New Orleans.
That's why I was confused.
He's
with,
still
like,
on
how is
contract.
If you
Yeah,
want to go be with another team, then that team has to give up
give up some
compensatory
picks. Yeah,
he- Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
See, I didn't understand that because I was like,
I was
damn,
about to say you
I was
can
like,
give
did
up
he
picks
retire?
for a coach.
they gave up 2 very high picks for a coach, a
Decent.
first and a second. That's crazy.
Who did?
Yeah.
The Broncos.
The Broncos, yeah. They gave up a first and next year's second. This year's first and next year's second. That's crazy.
So their first round pick from us is going to be like.
No, that's the pick they traded.
Yeah, so it's going
to be late first.
Yeah,
it's not
late first, a late first, and in an early second.
Oh well, that's them.
Yeah, they're not
They
smart.
better hope. They better hope. That is the great white hope for Denver is Sean Payton, because boy, if that shit don't work out, they are hurting for like the next 5-6 years, bro.
Chargers are probably sad as hell.
Yeah,
Chargers fans.
Yeah, I mean, Staley.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah, they're only going to go as far as Staley takes them now. You know,
narrative will be pushed on Herbert now. It's over.
Hey, it is what it is.
Like
Chargers.
Carr.
I guess we'll see. All right, let's talk about this other game. Maine's Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs. I don't even know which horn you want to hit. I'm
gonna hit the clap it up for the baby goat for a legendary trademark performance.
Flu game.
This is, I wouldn't say it's equivalent to Jordan's flu game. That's not what it was.
It was not at all.
But it was still a trademark performance by a future GOAT in Patrick Mahomes. They will be talking about that game late in his career. Like, yeah, remember when he did this?
Yeah.
Remember when he had half an ankle and he still beat the defending AFC champion Cincinnati Bengals, in which Joe Burrow was being said to be better than him, and they still couldn't beat him with a fucking broken ankle. So I don't know.
Still 3-1.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm saying.
Yeah, Mahomes. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Mahomes is the best quarterback in the NFL, and he's on his own tier. Then you could put Burrow and Josh Allen in the next tier, and Jalen Hurts in the next tier.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah, I think
yes, he is.
There you go.
Yes,
I think it's Patty, then Joe and Jalen, and then Josh.
No.
You can't do it. All right. With the Hurts thing, he got to give another year for me. I'm sorry. This 1 year shit, no, we're not doing that.
I could say maybe then Patty, Joe,
because I'm not going to give him
Josh,
top 3.
Jalen.
I'm not giving Jalen top 3.
I'm just so lost.
I'm giving him top 4.
He's top
I'm giving him top 4. But he's still on the same tier as Burrow and Allen, in my opinion.
Burrow's better.
That's fine. I that's cool to put Patty in his own, because
Burrow
really is.
Hurts has done the same thing as Burrow has done in his career. As far as I'm concerned now, he's made it to the Super Bowl. Burrow's made it to the Super Bowl. And what are we really saying with them two?
Joe Burrow is second year. What's this? Jalen his third year.
So you got
his third year, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. So
the second year really playing though. You know what I'm saying?
Joe Burrow,
that was his second year really playing.
Y'all don't put like shit in like
context.
Like,
what do you
Joe
mean?
Burrow doesn't have a line.
Any line. And like we got Lane Johnson and Jason Kelsey blocking for Jalen Hurts.
Now he doesn't have a line. He didn't have a line when he
never had a line.
He's never had a line.
He's never had a line.
The whole narrative was that they took Jamar Chase instead of building him a line.
Yeah. And then what happened that next year?
Still never had
the line was fucking pristine last year, and then they tried to refix. No.
Hurt.
Everyone was hurt this year.
Why? Let me talk. Look, Joe Burrow had a shitty line his first year. He got hurt, right? Then they drafted Jamar Chase, and everybody's complaining, oh, they should have got Penei Sewell, this, that, and the third, right? And then they all got hurt, and they played pristine that next year, correct? They played fucking pristine that next year, and they made it to the Super Bowl.
Was the line not hurt still, though? They still had 2 starters
And
out.
then they tried to do...
They still had 2 starters out, though.
They tried to do the most this offseason, and they got some replacement linemen, and they played pretty kind of ass in the beginning, and then they turned it around. Since when has Joe Burrow's line been ass this year, though? Or last year?
They've been hurt all year.
They haven't been ass, though.
Yes, they have.
No, they haven't. Not the last 2 years. No, they haven't. He made it to the fucking Super Bowl and the AFC Championship back-to-back fucking years.
The year before, he was running. He was like the most sacked quarterback. What are you talking about?
Not last year. 2 years ago when he got injured.
His first season.
First season, his line was dog shit. And then after that, it's been good.
I mean, the Eagles have the #1 ranked offensive.
Yes, they do. They absolutely do.
Yeah.
They have the best line in football.
Half of the people that's out there don't even know they linemen. They just know Jason Kelsey. Oh yeah, you guys got Jason Kelsey and Lane Johnson. You don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean,
We
I'm
have
looking
a
at the
great
Bengals
lineman.
O-line now, and I see 2 guys on the starting line that have grade 50s of PFF ranking.
You
The
go
worst
off of
thing these
PFF
guys-
rankings to judge your players. You need to find another website, Bucko, because that website is dog shit, bro. Don't
What's
ever come to me with PFF rankings ever again, bro. 'Cause I don't want to hear that shit.
What's that being saying?
I mean, said last year Burrow was sacked more than anyone in history. By the time we got to the championship game, we were down 3 starters.
Exactly.
The line got a bit better this season, but they got hurt as it went
I
along.
thought it was his first season.
No, he got hurt his first season.
He did. He was tossing seed, and then he got hurt.
He got
Because he got
whacked. He was
sacked
because he was getting
9
sacked too
times.
much. Yeah,
So like I said,
nah. They played.
like I said, he doesn't have a fucking line.
I can't tell. They play damn good.
I think he got sacked like 3-4 times yesterday or Sunday. No, to the Chiefs offense.
I just beat Corey's logic, and now it's okay.
I mean, when you lose your logic, what do you say?
I don't say anything.
You say okay. That's your favorite fucking thing you say in arguments is okay. Is it not?
Listen,
It's okay, right?
I say okay because I stand on what I said.
Oh, shut up, bro. And I stand on what I say.
He got sacked 5 times against Kansas City. That was nasty. And I was thinking the whole time, like, even if whichever team made it to the Super Bowl against the Eagles, like, their offensive line is about to get torn up by this Eagles front four. I mean, the fact that they put Hassan Reddick against George Kittle in some sets, bro, that was disgusting.
Bugging.
It's going to be tough.
He swim move and got right through. I mean, I want to know is Patty? I know he's not going to be 100.
I'm going to say the closest he'll be
he
is
was
75%.
He was still limping on that leg. He was trying to hand it off.
Any pressure, any type of pivots off of that, left leg was instantly.
His passes were behind. They weren't accurate.
And now let me ask you, if he's running for his life from Hassan Reddick and
that shit
these
not
other
gonna
guys,
work, bro. We got a
Josh
great
Sweat,
secondary
like,
on top of
not-
that. Like it's.
I'm scared for him because Orlando Brown is not stopping these guys from getting through.
I don't what you call it. I don't really care who wins. I just want a good game. I don't want Patty to get hurt.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want him to get hurt, and then now they backup come in, and it's another backup for the Eagles. Like, you know what I mean?
Well,
like,
we heard Juju. You heard Juju Smith-Schuster. Anybody could go in that offense and be a good quarterback, according to Juju.
Hey, man.
All right, we'll definitely
Anything
see
is
that
possible.
wrong.
Anything
We'll
is
definitely see that wrong. Bro.
Did you see my ticket, Meech? My bet that I put in on DK. I got Hassan Reddick as a Super Bowl MVP for plus 4,000.
Yeah, I saw that.
You
put 25 on that,
He's
right?
not gonna
Or something like that.
But the thing is, like, there's a scenario in my head where I can see him getting it in a similar state as Von Miller. But if Hurts has the same game he
What
had
I'm
against
gonna
you
say
guys,
is he got to have that type of game in this game. If we're gonna unleash Jalen, he's gonna have to have that passing game and that running game, and then I think
He's going to
but
get
if
it because
Hurts
he didn't get
has the
MVP.
game that he had against the Niners, Hassan Reddick gets that MVP from that game.
Well, I'm saying the NFL is going to give Hurts the MVP
We'll see. And
because they didn't give him.
but if we
The
get a
regular
Von
season
Miller
MVP.
strip
He
sack,
didn't
in
really-
that same
I'm
sense,
not
I don't
gonna-
know. That's the
he
angle I'm
was a
going off of.
contender but I don't see him
This is also
deserving
plus
it.
4,000. So.
If you played them last couple of games without getting hurt, then I'll see why. I'll keep you in contention. But you got hurt, so I'll just give it to Patty at this point. Just
Yeah,
give it
Patty.
to Patty.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean-
talking about the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Super Bowl. I mean, they're not gonna give it to him because he didn't get MVP in the regular season.
They usually give it to a quarterback,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Yeah.
Unless
saying-
Hassan Reddick has
A
3
great-
strip sack, fumble return,
big
touchdown,
touchdown.
a
Yeah.
pick 6.
Yeah,
But
right.
if Jalen Hurts has the game that he just had, which was 112 yards and no passing touchdowns,
But we know that's not going to happen against a much weaker Chiefs defense. It's going to be a high
Well,
scoring
it's
game,
gonna
in my
be-
opinion.
it's gonna be a good game.
It's going to be a great game.
I'm not
Oh, really?
staying away.
Obviously,
I'm
we
not-
don't think
I'm not
the
staying
Eagles
away
fans
from
don't
Patty.
think shit is sweet. Like the Bengals fans, and that I'm going to tell you this right now about the Bengals. Yes, Frank Clark got to Burrow a couple times, but the real problem with the Bengals this past week was their mental. It wasn't nothing to do with their physical. It had everything to do with their mental.
Yeah.
All they were doing was talking shit the whole fucking week, talking about Burrowhead, Eli Apple tweeting left and right, just talking mad shit for no fucking reason. It started with Joe Burrow. Oh, you better go better go get them refunds. And then Eli Apple talking mad shit on Twitter. And then everybody collectively talking shit. The mayor talking shit, talking about some Burrowhead. They thought shit was so sweet because Pat Mahomes had a hurt ankle that they thought this shit was going to be a fucking breeze. And guess what? It was not. Shit ain't ever sweet in the AFC Championship, especially with the baby goat. And that's where the Bengals fucked up. Mental mistakes, because at the end of the game, they pushed Patty out of bounds, fucking 5 yards out of bounds.
He don't like the mental goat. I mean, he don't like the baby goat.
I mean, shut the fuck up.
Patty Mahomes fan, but you're glazing right now.
Bro, they were talking mad shit, bro.
Why wouldn't they talk mad shit?
They weren't worried about the game. They weren't exactly. They weren't worried about the game at hand. You worried about what they did in the past. You're not worried about the game at hand. And the mental mistakes fucked them over. The mental mistakes fucked them over. They weren't mentally ready for the game, and that's where they fucked up.
And I don't know who was arguing at the end of the game. Whoever was arguing with that dude that pushed him out of bounds.
Oh, that was
that's
Pratt,
foul.
Jermaine
That's
Pratt, right? That was upset.
You're not a good teammate at all.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I'm pissed off as well.
I would be too, but
I'm not doing that in front of everybody.
Yeah,
but not in
it
front of
happened.
the cameras.
Well, I mean, he was walking into the locker room.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
I'll
wait
wait
until we get in the locker room. I
wouldn't have said shit to him, honestly. I just he was crying on the sidelines. Like, he knows what he did wrong. He felt
he was
bad.
the best
Like,
defensive player the whole day.
Yeah,
he acted like he wasn't like
he was going crazy. Regardless,
he had a great game.
That last 2 minutes, or not actually that last 4 minutes, he was going crazy on Patty. Sacks crazy. He was pressure. He hit him. He hit his hand for the incompletion and shit. Like you can't do that to him, man. He just made a mistake. Then it always happens. It happens, bro. But you don't do that to a teammate, man. You don't do that, man.
Yeah.
I would have just let him.
Hey, man.
Just let him cry it out. I would have felt bad for him. Like, you're a dumbass, but like,
I feel
I'm not gonna cuss you out and make you feel even worse than you already feel. You know, you just ruined yourself a chance at the Super Bowl or a chance at the title. You know, being a dickhead. You know, so everybody learns.
All right, we may as well, before we segue anywhere else, let's dish out this week's most valuable players.
Most valuable player.
All right, we'll give it up to Meech since his team is the only one still left. Meech, who is your MVP from this week, and why?
It's between it would have been between probably Hassan Reddick or Jason Kelce. For sure.
Okay.
I like Jason Kelce.
I mean, you got to give, even though he was wilding with that celebration, you got to give Jason his, he if he get his hands right, he hit it a little better. But you got to give it to him because nobody really gives the lineman their credit. You know what I mean? And he's been blocking his ass off the entire season, hurt and all that. Lane Johnson too. I would give him. I'll probably put Lane Johnson over Jason Kelce, honestly too. But I'll give it to probably one of them three, real shit. But if I could now, I'll probably give it to Lane Johnson because for somebody to have a torn what is like some groin.
Something torn, and he still did his thing.
Still doing his thing, man, against top tier,
against Bosa.
Yeah,
you know.
So yeah, definitely probably give it to Lane or Miles Sanders.
Dope.
Okay, and I can't see Andy Reid or Eric behind me allowing Hassan to wreck the offensive line after watching him in the NFC Championship game. They will more than likely slide the protection his way and chip him all game, which will open things up for Hargraves and Sweat on the opposite side.
Which is still a problem.
What's the difference? What is the difference? That whole entire D line is nasty.
And then when they get tired, you got fucking 350-pound Ndamukong Suh coming in for 2 or 3 snaps at a time.
Like the list goes on, and then you got a dropping. You got C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Avonte Maddox dropping in the box. Go ahead, pick your poison if you want to do that.
Kobe Dean, you got all types of.
We got speed for
down
everybody.
There, man. I can't wait till y'all fucking re-sign Jalen Hurts. God damn, y'all stacked, bro. Y'all need to re-sign that man to 50 years so y'all can get rid of some of these fucking players, bro, because it's ridiculous.
I mean, we got mad.
The problem is
y'all got cap space.
Roseman's the best in the game. You know, the guy rebuilt in a year and a half. So he's going to end up finding some way to get Jalen Hurts for like $5 million a year, and the rest is like signing bonus. You know,
ridiculous
some bullshit like that.
All right.
All right,
So
go ahead,
who's
Ed?
the next one?
Mine's Miles Sanders.
Your most valuable player,
Yeah.
Miles Sanders. Why?
Well, when he scored his first touchdown, it was like a big momentum change, and then after that, it was just all downhill.
He definitely shift momentum. He didn't do really much more than shift momentum.
That's big,
He
though.
only had 42 rushing yards,
Yeah, I
but
was
2
gonna say,
touchdowns.
2 touchdowns,
And those 2 touchdowns were huge touchdowns.
Yeah, so that's my most valuable.
Okay, I'm taking Reddick simply because I feel like him hurting Purdy was kind of the game. After that, you know, what more can you do? I mean, Josh Johnson came in, and you saw from an offensive standpoint, you know, they were like, we kind of give up. You know, everybody, the morale around the whole 49ers offense
Killed
from
everything.
The bench, it
Yeah.
was, I mean, that was it. And I
That
think-
was
I don't even think anybody on the offense really wanted to. The playbook's so limited after that. Like,
Yeah, like what else?
you're
Can
doing Pop Warner plays at that point.
They was doing screens and like
Christian
losses.
McCaffrey was running. Quarterback at one point. It was
it's
ridiculous.
tough. You only have so much.
And
You
that
know,
wasn't even his
sometimes.
only sack. He had another sack after that. So I mean, he played a pivotal part in
He had
that.
2 sacks, and it's like his
Yeah.
game is something that's like off the stat sheet type of thing with the amount of pressures that he's applying to the quarterback. Like that sometimes it won't equate
10
to sacks,
on 10
but
teams.
I mean,
No, 5 teams.
man, he's applying pressure. And I just got to say, the Arizona Cardinals are so stupid for letting him walk. Like, it
Yo,
just
he's
doesn't
just
make
you saw
sense,
his
bro.
tweet.
But you get
It's
JJ
terrible.
Watt and you keep him on a deal.
You see
Like,
his tweet? He said he was first round after the Eagles, and then Arizona picked him up. Then Arizona let him go. Then we picked him up. Now we're playing back in Arizona.
There's a narrative. My Super Bowl MVP picked
He
his
said
cash,
it's-
and that's what
yeah.
I'm running with
He
right
said-
there.
The
Nah,
storyline
he
is
just saying-
storyline.
he just
and
saying, he's like, it's crazy.
Let's do it. Let's get a Mickey Mouse MVP, Hassan. Let's do it.
Right before, hey,
ridiculous.
about to get one before Danny. So now,
Hey, if it's cash in my bet, I'm good.
hey,
You know, I'm good with
you
it. We're
got
here,
all
bro.
Eagles tickets, so stop talking shit. You got all Eagles tickets, and you need us to win. So you keep saying it's Mickey Mouse shit, but you need us to win. Stop.
I
And
do.
you've been going with us since we played y'all.
I pick, yeah, because I'm
Exactly.
an unbiased representative.
Exactly.
over here,
You
you
don't
know?
go with your team, so we know that. So
You wanted me to pick the Giants, so then you could clown me the next week.
no, I want you
No.
to go with your
No.
team and be like, at least we'll win something. You were like, no,
So
we're
you
gonna
can
lo-
come back
we're
and
gonna
be
get
like,
our ass
"What
kicked."
happened, Giants?
No, you
What
like,
happened?"
I did that regardless. I did that regardless.
I have to be that guy. No matter
Corey,
what.
yes, Corey. Let Corey be that guy.
I'm
did.
always that guy.
I did.
So.
Let Corey be that guy, and he did, like an idiot.
No, because y'all wasn't about to punk me. Fuck that. I don't give a fuck. But my most valuable player, obviously, like I said, his trademark performance, Patrick Mahomes went 29 for 43, 326 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns, game-winning drive
Crazy.
against, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say the Bengals have the best defense in the world, but I would say that they have a pretty good fucking defense. And he did it all on a bum ankle. And anybody that could throw for over 300 yards with a high ankle sprain against the Cincinnati Bengals in freezing cold weather in the AFC Championship game, that deserves a most valuable player. You know what I mean? This nigga Ed glazing, bro. Holy shit, bro. We're gonna make the fucking sign fall. No, bro, what? What, Ed?
No,
What?
no,
What,
no.
Ed? No, what? What?
You just
You're
talk about
glazing.
Pat Mahomes is just crazy. Like, yo,
I
like,
can't even have I can't even try and speak seriously on a player and try and break it down seriously without this piece of shit next to me
'cause you don't
trying to
talk-
say I'm
'cause you-
sucking dick or something,
you
bro.
know,
This is fucking crazy.
You just don't do this with Danny Dimes. So
Why would I do this with Danny Dimes
Nah,
for?
yeah, that-
For
okay,
what?
All right. Yeah.
The best quarterback in the fucking league. Sorry.
One thing that I do want to note, and that's going to be very interesting to see, is how, I mean, we've been saying it, is how the Chiefs' offensive line holds up, just because the Bengals, in terms of applying pressure to the quarterback, were 23rd in the league, you know, and how many sets they run in formations that kind of prioritize getting to the QB. The Eagles are number 1.
Mhm.
That's their big defensive focus. And aside from, a stacked secondary, when that's the main focus is getting to Patty Mahomes, he's not going to be able to run around how he's used to. So I don't know. That line is going to have to hold up.
I guess Patty, like, he does his trademark is,
his throwing on the run, his throw scramble.
But he can sit in the pocket and throw how he pleases too, as well.
But will he have the time?
He's not gonna.
We'll see.
he
We'll
might not
see.
have the time.
That is the question.
I think I will see a lot of shotgun.
For sure.
What?
You're gonna have to see him in the shotgun.
You're gonna see shotgun unless he's able. Like you see when he's trying to hand the ball off, that he's limping to hand the ball off to him.
Yeah.
So you're definitely going to see a lot.
We're
of
gonna have to see Pacheco go crazy as well to open it up for
She's
Patrick.
gonna have that CMC energy.
And Kelsey
Put it
is
on
gonna
the
have
flat.
to do his thing as well.
Kelsey's gonna have to block.
That too. He's gonna have to chip.
I
Yeah.
mean, I think
He's gonna have to chip.
I think he blocks better than Kittle.
That's the only
Probably
thing Kettle
is.
does.
He did a lot.
That's the only thing Kettle does better than Kelsey. Block.
Think so.
I don't even think he's gonna block in general.
Chip
It's
block.
gonna
It's gonna
he's
be
gonna
like
have
a
to chip
chip.
and go. He's gonna be a chip and go
Yeah.
type of
There's
guy.
gonna be a lot of short routes too.
It's gonna be a lot of short stuff going on.
Time of possession from them probably gonna be crazy because they're just gonna.
If the Chiefs lose, I feel like it's gonna be because of a lack of weapons for Patty. He lost, Tyreek Hill, and him losing Tyreek Hill might make the difference for this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
He
now
lost Miko
You don't
Hardman.
have you can't go over the top anymore.
Yeah.
Say he lost Miko Hardman.
Yeah,
He's done for the
Hardman's out.
season.
Yeah, bro, he's been.
For
Yeah,
real?
he's
He's
GG's,
been,
bro.
Yeah, he's been the week
That
after.
MVS.
MBS
Oh,
had
my
a great
God.
game.
Yeah.
Valdez Scantling.
Juju just-
He was cooking Eli Apple. Oh my
We got to
god.
talk about
Ooh.
like and we're gonna bring up our new segment in a few talking about player deals. We got to talk about the fact that Juju Smith-Schuster took a 1-year deal. Like he declined an extension with the Steelers so he could take a 1-year prove it deal, and then is absolutely shit the bed the entire season. Like
Yeah.
Bro
Gen
is
Z
awful.
vibes.
bro is awful.
Gen Z TikTok vibes.
Yeah,
He wanted to hang out with his boy Jackson,
that was
you
it.
know, and
Oh man, the video
Shit
of
got
Pat
scary.
Mahomes' wife after the game, bro.
no.
Jesus.
Can we stop?
Horrible.
All right. I want to talk about this. Patrick Mahomes' dad completely wipes everything out when it comes to his brother and his wife.
I don't know about
Because
that.
his dad is cool as fuck. I don't know if y'all
He's
heard
cool.
Oh, he's
He's-
smoking
he's-
on that Joro pack. I mean that Joe Burrow pack.
his that's the first time anybody has ever seen Pat Mahomes Sr. or that's his name, right? Pat
Yeah.
Mahomes
Looks like
Sr.
he played baseball, bro.
Yeah, but nobody's
He
heard him
definitely got
since, bro. He
skinny.
played for the Mets, but nobody's heard from him
Nobody
since.
knows the Mets. Come on.
He looks like he's fried 24/7.
Yeah, he's
But,
cool as
he be
fuck.
drinking.
I like
definitely
him.
was
He be
cool.
drinking hella alcohol.
He was definitely really
Yeah,
cool,
strong.
but they suck so bad. I don't know. Like his brother and his wife are awful. Like I can't. They're just terrible people.
Are they terrible people?
I can't stand them. You enjoy their content. You enjoy
No.
Jackson Mahomes
I
TikTok
didn't-
content.
Obviously not,
Why are you
but
following
are they
him?
bad people?
Ed said you were following him. I don't know.
No, I said, why are you
What?
following me?
Oh,
I said, y'all
Don't troll.
following me?
Don't fucking troll and say I follow Jackson Mahomes, you piece of shit.
all right.
Yeah.
Next up,
All right.
the new segment coming to MoSports TV. What's your deal?
What's your deal? So this segment is specifically focusing on the free agents coming up this summer. We're going to focus on 3 specific free agents and what deals would we give these players if we were the GM of whatever team that is trying to get that player.
Mm.
So the first player up is Daniel Jones. He's going to deserve a contract from the Giants. And where is the sweet spot for Daniel Jones? What type of numbers? I'll tell you right now, me personally, I'm going to probably go 3 years, anywhere from 90 million to 96 million for 3 years. That's anywhere from 30 to 33 a year. Franchise tag is what, 43 right now?
Man, I'm just looking at
And
these
there's a lot of
contracts,
players
bro.
that have Kirk Cousins getting more than
Bro, you got Ryan Tannehill making nearly 39 million a year right now.
right. So
Carson
I feel
Wentz,
like
28 mil a year. That's nasty.
Danny Jones at anywhere from 30 to 33 years is steal, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think
90.
3 years, 90 million. That's 30 a year, bro.
Kirk
That's-
Cousins is getting 31.5.
His contract was from 4 years ago.
I understand that, but he's not that caliber.
Yeah, I would like Daniel Jones to get in the 20s, but that's just not a realistic in
60 mil. That's why I was going to go.
Aaron Rodgers making
I was gonna go
28.5.
60.
for how many years? 3 years?
Yeah,
20 a year?
20 a year.
That's not how it works. That's not how quarterback contracts work. Unfortunately, I wish that was the case, but that's just not how the NFL works, especially with the season Danny had.
Almost 100. Give me that,
3 years, that's not bad, bro. I'm telling you.
So
it's not
Simo,
bad.
what's your deal?
3 years, 90 million.
Daniel Jones.
Daniel Jones.
Ed, what you
I
think?
guess you can't give QB 60 mil.
Yeah, I was about to say you got
That's
it.
why I was going to do 60 mil for 3 years, 20 a year, because he still hasn't really.
So if we're looking at the 20 mil a year range, Dak is making 19.7. Lamar's making 23 currently, obviously seeking more. Derek Carr is making 19.3. Sam Darnold is still making 18.8.
He got it. He can't get all that, and
You
it
wanna
ain't
give
really
him
proved
30,
nothing really.
bruh.
And I can't. I'm not.
I
Gonna,
would give
I'm
him
not,
30, yes.
I'm not
All
down.
day long.
I'm not
All day
downplaying
long.
his game, but he got to. If y'all Giants do what we did and y'all rebuilding or whatever, and he gets those pieces and starts doing it, then we could talk about a contract extension. But right
Let's
now,
go Giants.
I mean, he's a
not-
free agent. There's no other choice. We got to extend him this year, or else he's a free
I
agent.
don't think he's worth 90 million, Corey. I'm sorry. He's worth a whopping
Yeah,
65.
30 mil to throw 15 TDs is crazy, Corey.
22 total TDs.
Mm.
You're good. Yeah.
bro.
Let it fall.
No, go. Yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, if I'm looking at a deal right now, man, it's tough because like Carson Wentz really making 28 million a year right now.
But
Like
that's a fleece, though.
that is a fleet. That's a ski mask.
You got to
But
see the organization's dog shit. So it's like,
Daniel Jones is coming off of his rookie contract. It's not like he's an old, washed-up piece of shit.
I
Like
still got to give
Carson
Saquon
Wentz.
money, so you're gonna.
We have enough money to do both, and still
I'd
get
rather give
wide rec-
Saquon a bag.
Facts.
Than,
We can
than-
get both though.
than-
We can get both a bag and still
I'm
be
thinking
good.
along the lines of I'm thinking 25 to 27. Maybe if you could get him down to 22 to 25 and then have something, maybe an incentive, a playoff incentive, if you can't franchise tag him. I'm going the route of franchise tagging first, though, with Jones.
So you're gonna give him 43 a year then?
For this next year, sure. I'll give him 43
Okay.
for 1 year.
43
one
for 1
year?
year?
For 1 year. That it comes, though, if we're going to trade for a wide receiver,
I'd rather tag
that's the route
Saquon.
you go.
I'd rather tag Saquon.
you know what sucks with y'all, bro? You know what sucks? They just played good, like crazy good this year.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
know.
that sucks. Like,
That does suck because we
they
really
just played decent.
well.
really good.
Saquon isn't just doing well. He's been
But
a
the
great
thing
running
with
back,
Saquon
but
is, can he stay healthy?
well, he did this year under his new offense. That doesn't make him go all crazy and run around the fucking field and fucking.
Corey, don't say that because y'all was giving this man 20 plus carries the game. So
Where?
Oh.
In places where he doesn't have to get fucked up and cut crazy and fucking do the most. And that's where he was getting all his injuries from, is from running east and west
Bro,
and not north and
y'all
south.
was
They're
giving
making
him
him run north and
20
south now.
y'all was giving him 20 carries this season. Then y'all came and played us, which he was
Y'all
hurt.
just in the, with them two, y'all just in a shitty situation because y'all don't know what the hell they could really.
There's a lot of unknown. And the
Yeah.
thing is, like, we're not in the position like the Eagles where we're seeing that type of, big success and still have room to work with, being that, like,
Yeah, I know.
Hurts doesn't have to get paid. So,
That's why I said it sucks.
yeah,
You
it
gotta get
definitely
paid this
does
year.
suck. But it's not something that they can't figure out because Joe Shane came in to cap hell
Went in,
with Gettleman.
Yeah.
We were screwed. And he actually did get some of the contracts. It came at the cost of, releasing like Bradbury type, those guys. But I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And he was able to convert a lot of it to, signing bonus and those types of incentives. So
It just
I
sucks.
don't know. Y'all need to treat Saquon like the franchise quarterback. See, the thing is, though, now this is, again,
You don't do
another
that with running
year.
backs,
The
I'll move
last
on.
time that a running back on a Super Bowl team was getting more than $10 million a year was, I think I
Todd
read
Gurley.
like 2017.
Talk earlier.
Could have been Gurley.
think it was Todd Gurley, yeah. Because after that, he's like,
but
fucked it up for all running backs.
Yeah, now I'm just like, you see teams that are making this game that aren't, it's a passing league. So, I mean, you look at these backfields. Pacheco is, this is kind of a by committee type of situation. You got Sanders, Gainwell, Scott. That's a committee type of, I don't know. So
that's why I would rather tag Saquon, because if we lock up Saquon to a long, big deal, running backs don't get those type of deals anymore. That's not how the NFL works anymore. You know who does get these type of deals? Quarterbacks. Right. I would rather lock up our quarterback instead of our running back. I'd rather tag Saquon and sign Daniel Jones for 3 years than the opposite. Because now you're going to have to spend $45 million on Daniel Jones for 1 year, and then you're going to lock up Saquon for another 20 a year. There goes your whole cap space for the whole year trying to do that bullshit. I'd rather pay Danny 30 and tag Saquon for 20.
Okay.
You're saving $15 million just doing that.
Win, but they went to the bowl. Yeah, this is just teams that were in the Super Bowl. This is the first,
or
not the first, because it's not happening. But these teams aren't paying guys over $10 million at the running back position. Who are the quarterback prospects of the new year? I mean, that's not a situation the Giants are looking at, though.
Yeah, they don't need a quarterback.
We need some wide receivers.
We need to draft a wide receiver or a linebacker first round.
I agree.
Yeah.
And Jigba, I like from Ohio State. I like Jamison Williams from USC.
I was looking Levante David.
Levante David, free agent. So would love that. D-Hop, we could trade for. T. Higgins possibly trade for.
Levante is definitely I could see him in that Wink Martindale type of defense. Mm-hmm. He likes head hunting like that. So I don't know. It's gonna be.
There's so many options for the Giants to take. So I'm just gonna trust Joe Shane. He did the right thing last year, and I just think he's gonna do more of the right thing this offseason. And we have plenty of cap room to make something big happen.
I hope so.
Like I said, the Giants this year was the Eagles last year, and I'll stick to that.
Yeah,
we're one really good offseason away from being contenders.
I agree. I will not disagree with that because. Well, you guys were just you're a better us last year.
Pretty much.
Respect.
But y'all had a really great offseason.
Yeah,
and
pickups.
If we're one of those off seasons away to being great too, in my opinion.
Ayuk liked the picture. Yeah, we talked about that. That's definitely, it's a move to be looked at. For sure. All right, what else we got going on? Another player.
Oh yeah, the next player is
what's
Lamar Jackson.
Lamar. Getting $23 million a year at the moment.
Do you max him out and give him $45, $50 a year, or
what is he? What's the minimum, or what did he decline already?
Like 2 something.
Well, yearly. He declined more than 40 a year.
I think it was 1 something guaranteed.
Double R. What do we got there? Well, what was his? He declined something from them more recently than not. It was something, and I don't know.
It was 1 something was guaranteed.
I think I'm giving him 40 mil, but you gotta get the guy help. That's the thing. They should be a team that's interested.
You're not gonna get him help if you're giving him 45 a year, and they're already not giving him help at 23 a year.
Yeah,
I'd add extra 20 mil a year to that. They're definitely not getting him no wide receiver. So.
I don't know. 250
better draft somebody.
130 guaranteed. He declined the Kyler Murray contract. Kyler's only getting what right now? Oh, Kyler's getting
a bag. I'm pretty sure he's getting 40.
He got a crazy extension.
He got a great extension last year.
He got good money.
Let's see. Kyler Murray contract. He is getting 5 years, $230 million. He will make an average annual salary of $46 million.
Mm-hmm. So 30 doesn't sound that much crazy anymore now, does it, fellas? Now you're seeing these big contracts that were signed last year.
They're different caliber players. That's what I'm saying.
That's also a bad deal for. Not a bad deal for Kyler because at the time he was a great deal for Kyler on his ACL. But
what did Aaron Rodgers get last year? He got what 40, 45 as well. Am I
A-Rod is signed for. He has a salary cap hit of 31.6 next year.
Okay.
But he has 59.4 million guaranteed if he plays. He has some weird incentives and reworking going on because he weaseled his way, and through the Packers front office for
that
sure.
31 ain't 31. It's really 41.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's something crazy. So what are you guys giving Lamar? Meech, what you think?
I'm giving him whatever he wanted more of is what he could get. He should whatever he deserves.
You're giving Lamar $47 million a year if he asks for it?
Yeah, he deserves it. Why not?
Okay, Ed?
Yeah, same. Either that or Max. But it's like y'all said, he's not going to get nobody if he gets that. But it's all up to what it really comes down to what. I think he'll take a contract if he'll take a lesser contract if they get him help.
No,
but he's going the Dame route, it seems.
The problem with Lamar Jackson and why he's not signing these contracts is the guaranteed money. He wants his shit all guaranteed, like Deshaun Watson. He wants his shit all guaranteed.
He should.
Absolutely.
Now, me personally, I'm not giving him all guaranteed because there's no such thing as an all guaranteed contract in the NFL. So you're shitting me. I'm sorry, except for Deshaun Watson. He's the one who broke the mold. But me personally, I would give him 4 years, $180 million. That's $45 a year. Take it or fucking shut up.
It's tough to demand all that guaranteed, like the whole thing guaranteed when you're getting
I'll give
hurt
150 guaranteed. And that's still amazing.
Lamar chose not to play. He could have easily played. He just was like, I'm not risking. No, he's like, I'm not risking anything to get hurt for you guys. That's what it was.
He'll never admit that.
He won't.
You know,
yeah, that's what I say.
That's really what it came down to.
But he was just like, I'm not gonna get hurt.
I don't blame him.
Y'all not giving me
I wouldn't do that either.
And then y'all go out and sign Roquan Smith to a big ass deal. Yeah, fuck you guys.
That does it too. That would do it for me too. Honestly, I wouldn't play either.
He's going to have a new offensive coordinator this season. Maybe that's enough to keep him around on a lesser salary.
Maybe.
Man, you're just
still got the same head coach though.
Yeah,
poor guy's
he have a new offensive coordinator. He still doesn't have anybody.
Yeah, he can't throw to him.
He can't throw to nobody. Like, what can he?
And honestly, I think Greg Roman was a scapegoat in this situation for having he has no weapon, nothing. He's nothing to work with. You traded Hollywood Brown, who was the only thing, somewhat of a professional receiver. Like
that's
a tight end. It is a weapon, but it's a tight end. How far can you go?
It's not Gronk. So.
Yeah, as I say, he was like his number one, and I never seen nobody really like a number one.
When did they draft Duvernay? That was in the first round, wasn't it, or was that in the second round?
I don't know, but
I don't think
that just didn't work out. We're gonna not sit up here and say they didn't try at least to give him some type of weapon with Duvernay.
Through the draft, though, bro.
That's not it.
That's how most teams get their stud wide receivers.
He was drafted in 2020.
Justin Jefferson got picked 23rd. You know what I'm saying? Jamar Chase, what?
Number 1.
What? Duvernay?
No, Jamar Chase was the number 1 overall pick.
Was he?
Yeah. That was the hot topic, right? Jamar Chase was a number.
No, the fuck he was not the number 1 pick in the draft. Stop it, bro.
I don't think the Bengals ever had a number 1.
No,
has to have
Joe Burrow was their number 1 pick the year before, but the number 10 pick was Jamar Chase, I believe.
Oh, 5th. I'm sorry. He was selected 5th overall.
5th. Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just touchy.
I think they should draft a best wide receiver available in the first round, and maybe if they can go after Ayuk, somebody
Ayuk
that
would be great for them.
Something. Shit, give them some, but for cheap though, because they're about to spend a bag for him.
Yeah,
All right, next player.
The last player.
The last player is Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward.
Switching it up to the defense.
One of the better corners in the game right now. He was going step for step with AJ for a while in that game.
Yeah,
for a while. He was playing pretty good defense, but what kind of contract does he deserve?
Let's see. Look at these,
I'm looking at cornerback contracts right now, and I mean, I don't know if I'm putting him up there with Jair Alexander.
Nah, he isn't like.
I think I may give him.
So it's the top tippy top is 21, 20, and 20 by Alexander, Denzel Ward, and Jalen Ramsey.
I'm giving him Tre'Davious White money. That's $17 million a year.
That sounds about right.
That's reasonable.
Because Darius Slay is 16.6, and I think he's just a little bit better than Slay, being that he has the age edge. He's a little bit younger, and you can invest in him a little bit more. So I don't know. I think 17
I can see 17 because the latest contract that happened was J.C. Jackson with the Chargers, and he got 16.5 a year.
And you're getting
So-
more youth with Ward.
Right. So I would say 17.5 a year,
Yeah, that's
3
exactly.
years, whatever that adds up to. That's 36.
Jimmy is a free
53
safety
years,
nickel
something like
corner.
that.
All right, bro. I mean, he's come on.
No, corner free. He plays.
We're
plays
splitting
Bro, he
hairs,
play-
bro. We're splitting
He
hairs.
plays every position.
plays secondary.
Yeah.
Plays DB.
Stop being
How
weird.
about
Who
that?
said that? Who? Like, I hate when people nitpick shit like that. Like, bro,
I mean, Marshawn Lattimore getting 19.4 is a little bit of an overpay. I can't even lie to you. Just looking at these contracts right now, Marlon Humphrey getting 19.5 to be barbecue chicken this past year is also a little bit of an overpay.
Ramsey
And the
too.
fact that he's
Marcus
getting that
Peters,
money and then
too.
you don't want to pay Lamar is just nuts. Not to, go back to what we were talking about. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, but he's around that 17.
That's
Mark
that's the
Cooper,
Ravens'
Marcus Peters is
identity,
getting
though.
44.
Yes.
Marcus Peters,
Marcus Peters, old ass.
Marcus
Yeah,
Peters
14 a
gets
year.
14.
14. Oh, he getting 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets 42.
That's his overall contract for however
Last
many
year,
years.
Trey Alexander. And Jalen Ramsey, but they said they're about to trade Jalen Ramsey. I thought
They are. They're looking.
are.
They're taking
are trading
calls.
Jalen
They're
Ramsey.
taking calls at the moment.
Bring him back to the Jags.
But it's important because you're comparing him to
Sad.
Darius. Oh, so the rebuttal to that nitpick was it's important because you're comparing him to Darius Slay's contract.
No,
Oh my god,
bro.
no.
Like,
I mean,
You got it.
I'm still giving him a little bit more because if anything, then you just prove that he has more versatility than Slay, right? So he's more deserving of a little bit more money. I don't know. I still stick with my 17 to maybe
Yeah,
18
16 to
million.
17.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's call it that.
17 and a half for me.
He's definitely deserving, and he's a solid corner for sure.
Mm.
He did his thing.
Humphrey and Peters been getting cooked. But yeah, they've been getting.
Well, they zone dudes anyway, so it don't really matter.
Yeah,
Anything out of
they're
the
not.
zone,
They're
they
not
get
man
barbecued.
guys, and we're seeing now
They're
the
old as
NFL.
shit.
The NFL is really getting taken over by man coverage, especially with the bigger body cornerbacks that we're seeing in the league. So yeah, I think
A lot of them coming in.
That was our segment of what's
yo deal.
what's your deal. Any businesses want to sponsor that
Let us
segment? Let me know.
Let us know.
For sure. All right, let's hop into the NBA real quick for like 15 minutes, and then we'll finish this thing out. The trade deadline is coming up.
Mm.
We've been hearing some rumors of certain players that are about to be gone. OG Anunoby, Gary Trent Jr.
Yeah, fucking shoot me if we give up 3 first-rounders for OG Anunoby, by the way. Oh, my God. This price tag is absurd. If you go and you spend that much on OG, that is a clear settle because you lost out on Donovan Mitchell. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's my thoughts.
The Knicks aren't giving up 3 firsts, and I honestly think it's probably going to be 1 unprotected and 1 super protected from all those picks that we got in the draft last year. So I think
Why do he's a 3 and D?
he's a 3. Yeah, he's one of the best perimeter defenders in the game. They're taking
that
him
what
for his
we need?
defense, not for his offense.
Is that what we need?
I don't know what we need.
We don't need him. We don't need no more. We always get these players, these 3 and D players. We don't need them.
Bro, like OG
Reggie
Anunoby,
Bullock.
like what are we gonna do
Like-
with OG when you have a clog of RJ, Quentin Grimes, everybody at the 2-3
We
spot.
already have a fucking defender.
If we get OG, Grimes would go back to the second unit. I don't know. I don't know what the Knicks are trying to do with OG, but I just see why they're doing it. He's young. He could play a shitload of defense. He can shoot.
Fucking Grimes.
We'll see what happens. But, the Knicks, at the end of the day, what you really truly need, is a superstar wing. And OG is not a superstar wing.
Never gonna get.
We're mudded. We are mudded.
I say we get Imani Bates in the draft. That's what I say. But we'll see what happens.
Gary Trent Jr. will be nice on a contender. Yeah, he could. He could.
Yeah.
Jay Crowder. Did you hear the price
Jay
tag
Crowder.
on Jay Crowder? That shit's insane. The proposed deal that the
He's
Bucks
corny.
gave is like it's Serge Ibaka, Grayson Allen, and something like 2 second-rounders just for Jay Crowder, and the Suns declined it.
They think they're getting more for him.
Yeah, apparently.
The Knicks were talking to the Bucks for Grayson Allen as well. Cam Reddish for Grayson Allen straight up.
Like, what are we
Why,
doing?
bro?
Now I'm off the Cam Reddish train. I think Cam Reddish has had his opportunities, and he really hasn't been. He's very inconsistent when he's been getting his opportunities with the Knicks. But then again, yeah, you have
He don't
Tibbs,
play
bro.
defense.
You have Tibbs, and he doesn't play defense. A guy with that wingspan has to play defense, bro. Like, your biggest asset is your length, pause, and you don't play any defense. Like, come on, dude. Come on.
Just get no PT.
I just don't think it's going to be a super active trade deadline.
I mean, says Mavs are looking for a star. I mean, this is every year.
They're willing to trade anybody. I heard for that star. I mean, there's no stars on the block.
Do it by himself.
There's
nobody by himself.
There's no stars on the block.
Yeah.
This free agent. I mean, this trade deadline. So I mean, we're gonna have to wait until off season to see any type of superstars make any movement. I feel like there's no disgruntled stars right now. The last one was Donovan Mitchell. So, I mean,
I would say there's no stars because the Suns are also
shopping Chris Paul.
They're shopping Chris Paul. Yep.
Yeah, but I mean, unless you're
who's going to take him?
Unless
though,
you're winning
you know?
right this second.
The Knicks.
Why? Why would we take him?
That's just some shit we would do.
No.
I don't know. Not this.
That train left when Jalen Brunson came to town. So
maybe. Shout out to Jalen Brunson.
Shout out to him.
Talk about dramatic ass LeBron.
Yeah, LaDrama.
Disgusting.
Who's winning that game? The Knicks versus the Lakers right now. By
Knicks
the way,
we're down 1 at halftime, but I'm telling you, bro, they're gonna give us some bad calls down the stretch to make up for LeBron getting those blown calls the other night. We're gonna get robbed at MSG tonight. I could guarantee it. We're down 5, 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Man,
it's crazy how much your attitude can influence an NBA game. As far as like Patrick Beverley getting that tech, literally taking a camera and showing a ref that LeBron got fouled.
Something has to be done though. That ref, his wife is on Twitter, like notably posting pictures of her and the kids. Go Celtics, Celtics jerseyed out, right? So there, that happens. This call is made in favor of the Celtics, and then you dive deeper. This guy in the past 3 seasons, when refereeing Celtics games, is 21-4. Come on, bro.
LeBron's the worst Laker, by the way. I want to let you know.
What do you mean by worst Laker?
He's he's so dramatic, bro. Like
his attitude.
His attitude is
he's
horrible.
always been dramatic.
It's always been like that. For
but
him.
the thing is, like, it's been happening all season. We've been getting fucked over, like, literally on the good games too, against good teams. We've been getting fucked over on good calls. Do you have to fucking run and jump around like you fucking like saw somebody get shot right in front of you? No, it's so unnecessary.
He went on his knees and did this.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I just think he's just pissed off this season that it's just looking shitty again. And AD's continuously getting hurt. He's coming back, fucking getting hurt again. It's just. And LeBron's just tired of carrying the Lakers. That's all it is. And
I wish
there was about people saying in the group protecting LeBron. Tom Brady does it.
I'm not protecting LeBron.
Bro.
No,
he does that weird shit.
I'm not protecting LeBron with that shit. Stop fucking crying like a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? They're not gonna. LeBron, you're LeBron. Nobody likes you, bro. Like, nobody likes
the refs like it. That's the thing, though. The refs love LeBron.
No, the fuck they don't. Because
yes, they do.
The dude was sitting right. The ref was literally sitting right now.
Well, he's a Celtics fan.
That particular ref doesn't like LeBron, but as far as his career goes, he's been getting calls left and right his whole career.
A ref. The only ref I've ever seen like somebody is Michael Jordan. He was like, Michael, I've seen it, Michael.
Yeah,
I trust you.
I believe you.
I believe you, Michael.
I believe you,
That's
Michael.
the only ref
That's
I've ever
funny
seen that I'll probably absolutely love a player. But yeah, I mean, LeBron is drama, and he's fucking.
I can't wait till
gonna do
LeBron's
it.
out the league.
I had a small area of life where I was like, I appreciate how great LeBron is, and then he went back to being a bitch again. And it's just like, it's disgusting.
Me too. Well, his fans are starting to ruin it.
Like 2016 I was like, wow, you know what? I got to respect this. You know, I got to appreciate greatness while it's here. And then when he went to LA, ever since then, it's been a corn fest.
Oh, well, be happy where he goes next because he's going to definitely leave us.
Bro, he's going to be playing for like the next 5 years.
Yeah, bro. You got to realize that.
Wherever Bronny goes.
You guys got to
He's going to retire.
He's probably going to wait for Bryce, too.
Nah, he's
That'd
more,
be nasty.
He's more. He's
what
more.
Is that 2 years behind?
Yeah, he's more like wanting to go with Bronny than Bryce, and I think probably Bryce understands that because he's
going to be too old, yeah.
So
for Bryce.
Hey, but if LeBron keeps his, if he's
He
still
doesn't
doing
get
this
hurt,
at-
bro. I
if he's
mean,
Yeah,
still
he takes steroids.
if he's doing this shit at 50,
He's like The Rock.
Yeah,
He's literally like The Rock. The Rock
Some
takes
tests,
steroids. I
yeah.
don't care what nobody says.
Some human growth
There's no
hormones.
way.
Come on.
There's no way.
they don't test for steroids in the
No
NBA.
way.
I don't believe.
There's no way.
Do
What?
they?
They gotta test for
Do, does the
steroids,
NBA
bro.
test for
They
like?
do.
yes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Why
when
do
he
you
put
think
up
they
80
keep?
or
I was about
whatever,
to say,
got
why do you
steroid
think
tested.
they keep John Morant keep getting drug tested? What do you think for?
Yeah, I'm burnt. My bad. Yeah, I'm
That's
burnt.
I do think
sport.
LeBron takes steroids. There's no way, bro.
Oh, it's some type
Come
of
on, bro.
HGH.
There's no way.
Come
bro.
on, bro.
There's
HGH
something- he
at
has
the
to
end of
take-
the day is
he might not take
undetectable. So
steroids.
It is. It's no. He might not be taking
All right,
anabolics.
I used to believe 50 Cent then, but he did. LeBron ain't taking no steroids because he would
But
be
it
way
might not
bigger
be
than that.
no, but it
might
might not be
steroids.
anabolic steroids. It just could be like test or HGH that's
Yeah.
keeping him youthful, keeping his ligaments and joints a little more
Bro, he would've
fluid
been- he
than
would've
they
been-
would.
HGH is undetectable.
Yeah, but there's no way that he's just doing this.
Nah,
Come on, why can't you just?
you
believe
probably
it?
putting the cream on his joints. You know what I'm saying,
Bro, he
Like,
gets-
All these.
Do you see what he
athletes-
does for his body? How much he pays?
Jerry Rice used to do the same thing, but
Jerry Rice played football.
a lot of times these guys pay their trainers a shitload of money to keep them youthful
Look
and
at-
healthy, and they the personal trainers wind up giving them steroids without their knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
That happens a lot
That
too.
happened in baseball too.
That happens a shitload in baseball too.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
Mhm. So you never know, but I
Talking about
personally
Jerry
don't
Rice,
think.
that's a whole different.
I don't
sport.
think
He better
LeBron-
be paying for his body getting hit like that.
Yeah, I don't think LeBron took
Well,
steroids.
Rock
So
does
I don't know.
steroids, so
The Rock, yeah, for sure. That
Rock
boy took some
definitely took
steroids.
That's
yeah.
no way he doesn't take steroids. Nobody can.
Dwight
but
Howard,
who cares?
Yeah,
It's
he could have
WWF.
possibly took steroids. Dwight Howard for sure.
Yeah,
No way. Your traps are bigger than fucking.
bro. I don't know.
I don't know.
That's crazy. All right. I think that's gonna wrap it up for the week. I appreciate all y'all coming through, man.
Wait,
we'll be
wait,
back.
wait, wait.
All right, go ahead.
What's the scores? What are we doing? Are
No,
doing
we're gonna-
next
we're
week?
gonna do our preview
Next week. Next week preview because that's
Okay.
We got so much time.
we have
Yeah.
mad time next week and we got to figure out stuff to talk about because there's
'Cause
nothing
we're
to
gonna-
talk about except for the shitty ass Pro Bowl games that are
Oh
gonna
my
happen.
God.
On
Letting
Sunday.
everybody
So-
know now. Me and Corey going to be gone. And February?
the last weekend of February.
Yeah,
Last week. Yeah, there's only one episode we'll miss.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
we'll figure it out. Maybe me and Andy B host a little something going
Oh,
on. that
Yeah,
day.
why not?
You
We'll see
know,
what
we'll-
happens. But there's not going to be anything going on in
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah,
that
maybe
week
maybe that'll be
anyway,
like a
so.
baseball day. We'll do
That's
our
the
baseball
week-
preview or
That's the
something.
weekend after the Super Bowl. That
Me,
we leave,
Andy,
so-
Double R, and I made.
It's
It's
a good-
MoSports TV.
Yeah, it's a good week for us to have a little 1 week break. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's wrap it up. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all next Tuesday, 7:30, same time. You already know what time it is. MoSports TV. Support us, follow us, like us, subscribe. You know what time it is.
Peace.
Peace.